you like to win a PlayStation 5 bundle? Well, check the link in the description for your chance at one, and up in the upper right hand corner. Go to the video and just leave a comment to enter. And now, Deathclaw Girl here, and welcome to another one of my videos. You can help support this channel by subscribing and liking, and by grabbing some of my free ebooks and audiobooks. Today I'm promoting Shades of Grey, an apocalyptic science fiction series, and Monster of Monsters, a sci-fi horror. You can read or listen to the first two stories of both these series for free. I've left a link in the description, and one in the upper right hand corner. And now to this video. In this video I'm going to be taking you to 3 hotspot locations to gather wood scrap. And I'm also going to be talking about the scoreboard daily challenge, where you actually have to find items that are made of wood to scrap. So we'll be talking about those locations. I'll be showing you on the map first all the locations, and then I'll be taking you to those locations. So let's get started. Now, the hotspot locations for gathering wood from actual wood piles. First location is just south of Vault 76. It is called Gilman Lumber Mill. The second location is about south, so you go to this green countryside and then go west. The place is right here. It's also where the Foshnot Parade takes place. And our final location that we'll be going to for actually gathering lumber, wood scrap, is Sybil's Son's lodging camp. So you're going to be looking for this dog, which is just east of Fort Atlas. So you go from this little compass thing, go slightly south to this lake, all the way over. You'll see this observatory, and then you'll see this dog, and that's about where the logging camp is at. Now, for gathering items to scrap for wood, I'm going to be taking you later to the White Springs North entrance to a place called White Springs Mall, and then after that I'll be taking you next door, White Springs Resort, to a place called the White Springs Refuge. We're going to be basically grabbing a bunch of board games, and that's where you're going to be finding items to scrap. So let's first go and check out the location of Gilman Lumber Mill, and I'll show you all the spots in general that you can grab scrap wood. So basically any downed tree, you have a good possibility of collecting wood from it, as long as it gives you the option. And let me also show you a card real quick. If you're going to be grabbing a bunch of lumber, it's a card in luck all the way to the end, just about. Do I already have it? Oh, yep, I already have it selected. It's just a 1-star card for Woodchucker. You collect twice as much wood when you do collect it. Those robots are friendly, so don't worry about them. There's a couple of them in this area. And here's the mill in general. Like I said, if you find any log anywhere, you have a good chance, like this one doesn't. No. And yes. But then you're also looking for these. So there's quite a few of them off to the side. You can also claim workshops, and if they have these wood piles, you can put a resource collector on top of them. And they will collect wood for you. Now, there is a boatload of ticks in this area, the giant ticks. So I'm going to be sneaking around. You can get up inside this truck. There's some logs there. You got logs here that you can harvest from. And they kind of changed this up on the side, if I remember correctly. There used to be a boatload of... Nope, they're still here. So then there's wood piles. So this is a really good location to get your wood needs. Again, ticks are going to be all over the place. This is one of the buildings. Sadly, these giant piles of wood are not going to give you anything, but there are more of these little piles of wood. Alright, let me go ahead and take you to the next location. Again, let me give you a reference. Vault 76. You're going to go south until you hit this very colorful green country sign. It is the Green Country Lodge. And then you're just going to go right or east. Overseer's House, Sutton train station, but you're just going to go over to the river right here and fast travel. Now this one is a lot easier to gather the wood. It's all in one place. You're just going to run to the back of this building and there's a boatload of piled wood for you. And if you have the Woodchucker card, we're going to see how much we can actually collect back here. There are scorch everywhere in this town, so be very aware of that. I can hear one now. I lost count. But you can review the video. Just see how much I'm actually getting from this really great spot. It's so easy to find. And the next location is going to be very, very similar. Very easy to get to all the wood, and it doesn't take that long to harvest. So for reference, I'll go up to the compass. We're going to go south till we get to this lake and get a little bit below it, and then you're going to go all the way to the dog. Dog's a good reference point. And just northeast of that is this logging camp. I'm actually going to trigger my lumber camp. So I got free fast travel. I was collecting wood for a very long time, so I just built a camp there so that I could fast travel to it whenever I needed and not have to spend the caps. Alright, I'm going to give you a reference again, right here. It is protected by mongrels. So I am going to try to sneak in, and there's one right there. Sneak in and just ignore them. So if you take them completely out, there are little piles of wood inside, I think, every single one of the tents. But here, yeah, don't worry too much about the big logs. For some reason, they actually don't give out a lot of wood for the actual... I think I got detected. Okay. So, it's the second tent, has it on both sides. Again, this is a really easy spot to go to and just harvest. Don't forget your perk card if you have it already, or grab it if you don't. Back of the truck has another piles. Oh, and a baseball bat, which I assume you can scrap. Alright, I'm just looking. I'm not going to go down there because I'm trying not to get caught by the mongrels. That tent doesn't have it. That one tent that is surrounded by the wood does have one pile, and so does that one on that corner right there. And I think that might... a magazine. Let's see if I can sneak down there. Usually magazines always spawn in the exact same spots. Okay, and that was the 3 hotspots for actually collecting wood scrap. Now, if you're doing the scoreboard challenge, where you have to scrap items, for some reason I think I collected wood. It did not count. What you're going to do is you're going to go to White Springs, and let me give you a reference point. You're unfamiliar. Again, here is Vault 76. You're going to go south until you're about even with this giant lake, and you're just going to keep going east till you hit the railroad, and White Springs North entrance is the mall. Now, this first place I am taking you to is if you need a bunch of them. This one place, you're going to have to pay for them. Except for, I think there are some toys in the room that you can grab for free. They're wooden blocks. So, there's the fast travel point. We're going to go past the Grand Gourmet and go right to Captain Kidd's. And then here are the wooden blocks. These are free, so you can grab them. I'm just grabbing this too. And the truck. But then, if you still need a bunch of them, you can grab, if you notice, the Autopsy board game gives you 2 towards wood when you scrap. All of them, all the board games will give you 2. And other material. And, oh, here's the blocks I just picked up. So, lead and wood. So let me show you the ones I just picked up real quick. And then I'll take you to the final location. So, I don't know. I might have picked up that much within those 3 spots. I should have checked before I started doing this. I will throw a note on this video later and let you know if, and I'll do the test again, if it was about 600 for all 3 spots. Okay, and then here's the toys. Again, this is for scrapping items to collect wood. So here's the place where you buy them. Again, it is called Captain Kidd's. And now let me show you the free location. It's basically next door. I guess you could just run over here and go in this door to the White Springs Refuge, but I am actually going to take you to the fast travel point and take you in from there. Again, it is just the White Springs Refuge. Your fast travel point is right inside the entrance. You'll be facing one of the white little bots, the greeter. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up these stairs off to the right, enter this room, go straight to the couch, turn slightly, and then again you're going to be facing, you see the check-in sign, Sophia's right there, but all you're doing is running straight all the way down the hallway. And this room is going to be chock full of games. Of course, I had already got them for the previous scoreboard event, but I think there's 5 to 6 board games. There'll be like 3 or 4 on these shelves, and then there'll be one right over here. And again, let me just show you real quick. Actually, no, I didn't grab them. The ones you purchase, I think you're getting 2 a piece on the wood when you scrap. So that will help you out when you're doing the score challenge. So that was 2 different things. If you're just needing wood scrap, those 3 locations I show you is all you're going to need. These board games are if you're doing a challenge and you need to scrap an item for wood. All right, if you have any questions, throw them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. I encourage you to go check out my Fallout 76 music videos. I got 2 of them right now. First one was Social Radiation, and the second one is Drop the Bomb. I thought they turned out really good. Let's go check those out. Don't forget to go enter that PS5 contest for the bundle. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And are you looking for hotspots for anything else? Throw them in the comments, and either I already have a video or maybe I'll make a video for some of those hotspots. All right, that's it for this video. Happy gaming.